I worked at Sensient initially in the botanical extracts, which was fantastic. I really loved it. And then I found an opportunity to stay in the analytical team. So I stayed working in mostly in flavour matching. So I worked closely with the flavourists, but I was working in analysis. In September last year, I managed to join ICG as a trainee flavourist, which has been a fantastic opportunity. For me, it's great because from a flavour matching side of things, I can do it all myself, from start to finish. And then, yeah, you're not waiting on anyone else, you're not relying on anyone else. And using the GCMS is fantastic. But it's great because I've got the experience of working in analysis. I mean, I think in my previous role in the analytical, my chemistry skills definitely developed. Since being a flavourist, it's more about using the science background that you've already got to develop into other areas. So it's becoming a more rounded role, if you like, rather than just purely science.
My placement got cancelled because of COVID, and I looked at the very few places that were still like advertising.
Yeah.
And one of them was a man. I ended up just applying, getting that, going there and working as a applications technologist for a year. From there, I was like, I kind of learn how these flavors actually work. I like using them. I like making drinks with them. I kind of want to go a step further and dig into a new layer. One of the people I was working with sent me a job advert for here. I definitely wouldn't have just gone straight into flavor. I would have, probably felt a bit too intimidated to do that. Just to work with the flavors before you start making them. I got a lot of sensory training just working in applications, learning how to taste, smell, describe what you're tasting. And that's definitely come in handy a lot.
And this job at Sensient came up and I thought, okay, I know about flavors. This is regulatory, so it's not lab-based, which was not really what I wanted. But I thought it was just good to get experience. But I think the regulatory I wouldn't want to do it forever because I left. But it was really interesting. And I think it was really helpful to come back to applications with the regulatory understanding. Because obviously, you know about all the natural things and all the declarations and that kind of thing. It was really helpful to help me learn a bit more about flavors. I think there's different sort of stepping stones that can help you with other parts. So like, I wouldn't want to be a flavorist, but I'm sure application would help a lot with that because you get to learn their functionality. I think the regulatory knowledge is quite useful. And learning that, you sort of learn as you go, which makes it easier to understand what you're talking about.